In this example, we're going to use the limit laws to compute the limit of a function. In this case, the limit is going to involve the root, the fifth root of a function here. The function underneath here is a polynomial. So we want to use the limit laws to compute this, the limit of this function here, and in particular, write the limit laws. The limit law that we're going to use is this limit law right here. This limit law says the limit as x goes to a of the nth root of some function will be the nth root of the limit of the function itself. So we're going to apply this rule in this particular case. It's going to look like this, right? So this limit here will be equal to the limit as x goes to -1 of 3x cubed plus 2x minus 1, provided that this limit exists. In the previous video, we talked about the limit of a polynomial, how you can evaluate that by simply plugging in, and that's really all this limit is here. But again, I'll just kind of go step by step in this and show the use of the limit laws in there. Again, we're splitting the function up over addition and subtraction here using the limit laws, and factoring out the constants and using the limit law for powers in here. Okay, and so then these are fairly basic limits here. These are limits of the identity function and the constant function itself. And here this limit is equal to -1, this limit is equal to -1, and this limit is equal to +1, right? Because it's a constant, but I'm subtracting a +1 here. So then just simplifying that out, I get -3 minus 2 minus 1, which is -6, right? And I could rewrite that as the fifth root of square root 6 times the fifth root of -1, which is a -1. So that minus can come out here. Here in this situation, I do not have to worry about the limit being a negative underneath the root, right? Because this is an odd index root. It's a fifth root, which is an odd root, and it's perfectly fine to take the odd root of a negative number. The result of that calculation will be a real number, not a complex number. So again, no issues about that. So again, the limit laws apply here, and you can see again, this would be exactly what you would get if you just substituted a -1 in there and calculated that out. You'd wind up with exactly the same value here.